Hey everyone, as we are kicking off 2025, it's a great time to review your finances, your goals, and review how the market did in the past year. Today, I'm excited to recap the 2024 stock market performance and discuss the outlook for 2025. We'll analyze the factors that contributed to 2024's success and explore what the future could hold in 2025. Let's begin with a performance review. 2024 was a year of impressive gains for the US stock market. The S&P 500 delivered a robust 23% return, following a similar gain in 2023. And this marks the first time since 1997 and 1998 that the index had back-to-back returns of over 20%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average also showed strong performance with a return of approximately 13%, and the tech-heavy NASDAQ 100, fueled by the AI boom, soared over 28%. Several factors contributed to this remarkable performance. The US economy exhibited strong growth, inflation began to moderate, and the Federal Reserve implemented rate cuts. The election outcome also seemed to have a positive impact on market sentiment to finish off the year. However, the market faced challenges that we should be aware of, and more on that later. Many of the top performing stocks were those in the technology sector, so specifically the ones that were really related to artificial intelligence. Companies like NVIDIA, Palantir Technologies, and then we saw others like Texas Pacific Land that saw substantial gains over this past year. Pretty exciting time for them. The Mag 7 also showed their dominance within the market as well. Now let's give some historical context for the S&P 500 and the markets in general. So the S&P 500's strong performance in 2024 builds upon a historical trend of positive returns. Since 1993, the index has been up 77% of those years, so a pretty positive trend there. And while past performance isn't indicative of future results, this historical context does highlight that there is potential for a long-term growth in the US stock market, despite periods of volatility. 2024 marked a shift from the market dynamics of 2023, where technology sector really dominated the entire performance of the market. In 2024, other market sectors, including financials, utilities, rose to prominence. And this broadening of market leadership suggests a potentially more balanced investment landscape. So what about 2025? That's what we all want to know about, right? Well, many analysts believe that we're going to have continued growth still throughout this next year, but potentially at a more moderate pace. According to JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and others, the global economy is projected to expand with the exception of a slowdown in China. So with that said, growth stocks may need to pause and allow earnings to catch up with their valuations. I would imagine there could be some volatility within the first quarter. You may be asking which sectors are poised for growth in 2025. Well, there are a few sectors that are pretty intriguing. Technology, driven by the ongoing AI revolution, is expected to remain a strong performer. Energy to fuel data centers is quite interesting as well. Consumer services are also projected to benefit from rising consumer spending, and cybersecurity is another sector showing potential as businesses and individuals increasingly prioritize protecting their data and systems. So while the outlook for 2025 generally seems pretty positive, we should remain cautious and vigilant. Trade policy uncertainty, specifically with China, really could throw a monkey wrench into things. It could really affect our supply chains and start to hinder the economy at that point. So just something to be aware of. Concerns also persist about a potential bubble in the technology sector. Geopolitical risks, including conflicts and political instability, could also trigger market volatility. That's why it's so important for us to stay in contact and review your financial plan. I'm more than happy to help you navigate through any of these complex situations. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to reach out. I am more than happy to assist. I hope you guys have a happy new year. Take care.